Hello, my little mouse. You was clicking on this video, and so you are here at my ASMR Katz episode of the ASMR alphabet with the letter J, and the topic will be jealousy. I already did the letters from A to E, and if you're curious what they was about, feel free to click on them. I thought in the beginning I start see where it will go, but now I'm kind of in the emotion sequence, so it is kind of intense, this little series. I am very glad you are here. Feel free to follow, subscribe, click on the notification bell and put your headphones in. It is a high quality recording. Jealousy. One of my most amazed emotions I love to talk about. Why is that so? I think that jealousy was one of the most emotions I've ever got shown in my life. And I think that it's the most poisoned emotion we have. And I love to discuss and talk about the emotion jealousy because it is an amazing thing to overcome it, and so hard. I experienced jealousy very early in my life. I grew up without television, PlayStation, computer, or whatever. So I always was super jealous when people was able to watch TV. I also had problems to eat sugar, so sweets was totally forbidden in my childhood because then I got rashes on my skin. I scratched them open, it was not good. In Germany we call it neurodermitis, I don't know the English word for it. And so I was always jealous when other kids eat sweets and I was forbidden to. Also, I had two older sisters and I was on regularly basis jealous about things I was not having. And jealousy was in my emotions one of the most felt. And I learned very, very hard to let this behind me because it bothered me so much. And as I was a kid, I was not able to overcome this feeling of jealousy. But now, where I made so many experiences, I can clearly say that in a lot of points I was becoming way better. I saw the benefit of not watching television as a child. I saw the benefit of not eating sweets without an end as a child, but only when I grew up. And now I was even able to overcome a little bit the jealousy and to be honest to myself that I'm not a monogam person, that I like to share love with others, and that jealousy is such a poison thing in a relationship, that I had a lot of bad relationships because of this, and I don't want to have it anymore in my life. To overcome jealousy, you have to grow in self-confidence. Because when you learn to trust yourself, you are able to let doubt and jealousy more behind you. I would consider the growth of my self-confidence that I stopped lying. Even so, I know that the truth is for some way more hurtful and less easy than a lie. But with this, I was able to grow in my self-confidence, show myself what I want and what I not, and was able to also go deeper into the process of changing, and was able to work on the topic of jealousy. Because I am a people pleaser, I always found the most of happiness and joy when I shared love. And to see others happy brought me my happiness, that I was able to overcome my jealousy because I knew that someone else get happiness, and I don't want to stand in any happiness in the way. But this have to get treated with the right amount of respect. And only when this get treated with the right amount of respect, then you have also a future where you overcome your jealousy. It is also important to stop comparing. You only can stop to compare when you grow in self-confidence, when you stop to check others where you compare, or when you think about any comparison in any way, and when you really go deep into yourself and find out what is your personal source of jealousy. When I was jealous because something is happening what I don't get. Triggered from my childhood, where I was not able to eat that much sweets than others. And that sounds weird, but this is why jealousy took so much place in my life. When I would not be allergic against sugar, I maybe would not be at the point where I am right now, because I would not think that much about jealousy in my life. But because of this little trouble in my life I had as a child, I felt so much jealousy that it really made me very early thinking about to work on this topic, because it is not nice. And then I was able to grow within myself and overcome the jealousy. And now I would say I'm at the point where I would consider myself to a healthy habit with the emotion of jealousy. Jealousy is such a poison, and there are people out there who not can handle that in any kind of way. And because of jealousy, people hurt others. People hurt themselves. Jealousy is not good at all, and jealousy is what people make unbelievable things. And most of the time, a lot of people are not honest about the emotion of jealousy. They are angry, they are unhappy. Call it as it is, but the most people not say, I am that way because I'm jealous. It is one of the biggest emotions, but the people take it the less of all serious, or as the honest emotion as it is. And only when you can be honest to yourself, see that emotion of jealousy, you can work on that emotion. Otherwise, you maybe work on the emotion of anger or whatever, but not about jealousy. And jealousy is where you, when you overcome it, find a lot of freedom. Believe me, I was at points in my life where I was so jealous that I was exploding. Most of the time when it came to the topic love. I'm really well treated. When I want something, I can work hard for it to come to that point. So I'm not much jealous about things like material stuff. The only thing that really bothers me is jealousy and the topic of love. And now, because I worked so hard, I know that I'm not that much of a jealous person anymore, because I don't let this emotion rule my life. I was able to overcome jealousy and to make it into happiness when I see other people being happy. I enjoy and benefit the most myself about it, seeing others being happy. And this you can do the most when you let them enjoy life. Let them fly. Give them a good time. Then they will come back, and they for sure will be grateful because you gave them this opportunity. But believe me, some are not. Some play so long until you get jealousy again, and then it haunts you. And where you worked so hard for, is very hard to come back to achieve again. And this is something what is really, really sad. And this is why jealousy is so poison, because when you overcome jealousy and have a natural trust, and then someone take that trust, misuse it, then the jealousy comes back. Because you worked so hard for the point to trust, that when it get hurt from someone, you will go back to the jealousy and have to start over to trust again. And that is so close together, so close. So to overcome jealousy, it starts within yourself to see the right emotion of jealousy, and don't think it would be another emotion. Then, when you go about one very simple rule, you could work on that way better. I would say the best rule to overcome jealousy in your life is to treat others like you want to get treated. When you treat the other with kindness, with trust, with love, then you have the chance that you could get this back. And believe me, nothing works when you want something in return. But only because you change your mindset and treat everyone else like you want to get treated, you could have the chance to overcome jealousy and to manifest this into your life, and to find a person where you and this person are on the same wave and overcome jealousy. And believe me, it's very hard. Jealousy in love, for example, is something important. I would say when you are in a relationship and would never be jealous, then you actually don't love the person like it should supposed to be. But a healthy way of jealousy is very important to maintain a good relationship. When the jealousy takes over, then I even see that people do so hurtful things to just overcome in a mechanism to don't feel their own fear of getting lost, separated from the partner, or whatever. And it's always the same and goes over jealousy. It is so poisoning. It is horror. What would be the world for a place without jealousy? what would the world be a place without this poisoning, overwhelming way of jealousy? And I would even say that through the social media, where you get a picture from the world, what's not actually the way it is. Like I see so many people being jealous from some creator, whatever, if they don't even have any clue what their real world is about. And when they would see behind the curtain, they maybe would not be jealous at all anymore. But in their mind, they always think the grass is greener on the other side, and they not can value what they have in themselves and always compare and always see just others living a better life or whatever. But in the end, you are the only one who is responsible for your own life. And when you are able to overcome your jealousy and give love and just accept love and overcome this topic of jealousy, because you overcome the traumas of your past who was like giving you this jealousy, you will find more freedom within yourself and you can share happiness. And then you also not poison it from jealousy. And that is so sad that people not even see that the emotion of jealousy is their own emotion. And that they more see, I'm angry now or I'm hurt, but not that they see, right now I'm so jealous and this is my problem. Why I'm jealous? I am jealous because I not can have what I want to have. I am jealous because I feel treated wrong. I am jealous because I am jealous because what makes you jealous in that moment? And this is where you have to think about, and then you have to learn to overcome it. And not that it would not exist. It have to happen in baby steps. And you have to see the day baby steps. You have to be happy about the baby steps. And then you always need to find the right balance. That you get treated that way, that you treat others. That in the end, it's not an imbalance. That in the end, it is the right balance that you can overcome the emotion of jealousy or overcome the poisonous emotion of jealousy. Because jealousy also lets you work on yourself and make you a little bit better. Because when you would not be jealous, then you would be happy. And sometimes jealousy is good to see also the grass, the greener grass on the other side, to just be the best version of yourself. Because when you are the best version of yourself possible, jealousy will not be the most important or the most craziest thing and emotion anymore. And I am so happy that I worked so hard for it to overcome this emotion and have it as a part in my life that it's not that intense anymore. And I wish for everyone the same. And I hope with this little impressions I can help a little bit and give something back. It is always easier to talk about it, but it's worth it to see the jealousy as emotion as it is, name it, let it happen, understand it, work on it, let it go, and enjoy what waits after. When you see someone else so happy, when you see yourself being happy because you overcame jealousy, it just feels good. And it is important. You should be full of empathy and you should be full of gratitude. And then you can let the jealousy behind. So when you are jealous, think more about, I am happy for that person. And I would love to feel the same. But I know when I am full of gratitude for what I have, and when I treat everyone else like I want to get treated, be respectful, then I will be able to overcome jealousy only through the right way of triggering the thoughts in the right direction to overcome this poison of jealousy. You see, I really enjoy to speak about jealousy. It was one of the most important topics for me in my life, and I'm grateful that I was able to think so early about this topic and to deal with it, and to work so hard every day that I'm in a position in my life where I don't need to look that much left and right, only look within myself to overcome jealousy, because it's only in you. And when you know that others play with the jealousy, that you are more jealous, don't make that. You have a key in your hand when you overcome your own jealousy, and it gives you much freedom. And this freedom is well needed in our lives. We live on this planet. Don't believe all what social media is showing you. People are made to show just the best version of themselves. If they are like this or not doesn't matter. Or they also like to go in a different direction and show it that it's worse than it actually is. So always see within yourself and be honest to yourself. Always ask yourself, what exactly makes you jealous? Communicate about this within you, with others, with everyone who is in that part, and then work on yourself that you can overcome this jealousy. And also always think about the fact that at some point in your life, way more years ahead, and you are older, wiser, and you look back, you know why it happened to this time in that period of life to you, and why you was able to grow on it, and then grow on it, and not stuck with it. Don't stuck with the same jealousy over and over again. Overcome it and enjoy yourself. And always take care that everyone is treating you the same as you treat others. And when someone is not treating you the right way, then leave. And when someone is treating you the right way, enjoy. Enjoy you, because you deserve it, because you worked hard for it. And then you will overcome the poisonous way of jealousy. Thank you so much for listening. My name is ASMR Katz. And if you like this episode, feel free to follow, subscribe, and click on the notification bell. After this ASMR alphabet episode comes the next letter, and it's K. So make sure to click on the next video waiting for it, or see all the others where I read books eat funny food with friends, having philosophical talks, and just entertain you with the tool of ASMR. Feel free to comment what you have to say about jealousy, and don't be shy to do so. I try to always answer every comment as possible. And I hope that you will benefit from the amazing joy of not being that much jealous anymore. And maybe you even have the ability to teach others how to overcome jealousy too. It would be something amazing. So treat everyone the way you want to get treated, no matter the cost. Only like this you can teach the language of love. I wish you a pleasant time, and I hope I see you next time.